Jim Cornette's boss is old school, and if you don't appreciate old school wrestling and the old school way of life with wrestling, he'll let you know it. And I've always been a tremendous admirer of Cornette and a tremendous a fan of his. And when I got there, he did not disappoint. He was Jim Cornette 24/7, and my time at Smokey was some of the best that I had in this business, and I owe a lot to Jim for teaching me a bunch about how to be a professional.
And then obviously being a part of that Gangsters group, a lot of heat came towards you guys.
Yeah.
Before I get to that, I just want to throw this in here really quick, and we're going to obviously talk about the Attitude Era and all that great stuff you did. But there's a 20-year feud between Jim Cornette and Vince Russo that's been brewing for years. And obviously, Cornette gave you your start, and Russo was writing for the WWF at the time where you really just took off, and that European title story and everything you were doing was all kind of in the world of Vince Russo at the time. But where do you kind of sit in this argument between these two guys, or what are your thoughts looking at the fact this 20-year rivalry between these two guys has come to kind of like, I've been saying, building to a crescendo that now Russo's really put the boots to the situation with this protective order, but where do you kind of lie in that Russo versus Cornette feud?
And I'm in a weird spot because, I love them both. I respect them both. So for me, I sit back and I'm just watching, and I stay away from it because I can't pick a side because both men mean a great deal to me, and there's no way I could pick one over the other in any way, shape, or form. So for me, I watch it, I see what's going on, but I recuse myself from the situation, for lack of a better term.